Any man that's worth his salt is not going to spend an extraordinary amount of time under his wall. We too busy building. We too busy working. We too busy taking care of business. So then when I see a woman that is willing to pour into me and add value into my life, she largely is going to be the one that benefits from my greatness. But you so busy trying to find a man so that you can figure out what it is that he can do for you that you miss out on your blessing. You miss out on your opportunity to be great. You miss out on your opportunity to be retired from having to go and bring in resources into the household and not be a partner, but be a wife. Wouldn't that sound more phenomenal? Ain't it? Aren't we so out of order that we're now having conversations about being a partner instead of being a wife and him being your husband? You looking for somebody to go 50-50 with you. That's why y'all out here acknowledging and giving all of this stuff over to Gabrielle Union. Shout out to Andre Jenkins. I see you, big dog. Y'all keep giving all of this love to Gabrielle Union. Okay, you want to be a big girl? When we get divorced, you pay alimony, Mary J. Blige. Where my 30 bands at a month? No, you want it to be outside of your purpose. You want it to be equal. You want it to be a whole. You want it to be just like me. You want it to go out there and compete. Guess what? I don't sleep. I sleep 3-4 hours a day because I am obsessed with greatness. I'm obsessed with putting my daughter in a position of power. I'm obsessed with pouring into the people and feeding the families of the people that surround me. So now you got to go out there and compete with me in order to bring resources into the household. And guess what? It still ain't enough. You still f***ed up. Black women are the most enrolled, but the most in debt, and they're the ones that's making the bad decisions of who's in our legislative branches because they're voting based off of their emotions and they hoping that the federal government forgive their student loans. This is why our families, this is why our communities, this is why it's so easy for people to then go on and tell you what it is that you want to hear. That's how Derek Jackson finessed you. He told you what you wanted to hear, but he never was a reflection of the thing that he advocated for. That's why it's so easy for y'all to continue to pour into Umar Johnson, and this motherfucker built the school in the last 10 years. This is why you keep getting finessed by people like Boyce Watkins, because they sit here and they pedestalize y'all and they don't hold you accountable. The value that you bring is not based off of what's between your legs. It's not. It's based off of your ability to be submissive and pour into your husband, because your husband is largely going to be the one that built the legacy that you then benefit from. Your purpose is to be a nurturer. You never was supposed to have to work the jobs that I had. Your purpose was to pour into, not get taken away from. Your virtue get taken away from every single time that go in your mouth and he the shit out of you. Then your virtue just goes straight out the window when you feeling some type of way because I'm supposed to acknowledge you as a black queen. No, you a black slave. You are used the same way that slaves were used in order to breed. That's it. We're not supposed to admonish you. We're not supposed to pedestalize you. We're not even supposed to praise you. All you are is a dumping ground for something and someone that don't want anything to do with you after they get done with you. Why would I admonish you and why would I look at you and place you in the same value as my wife, who held out, made sure that she didn't make herself available to anybody else, and I'm the only person that she's ever been with? Why would I look at you and value you as the same way as the woman that's then preventing herself from being f***ed up out here in these streets, and she don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry to be over here on her? Why would I want to be anything, or why would I want to admonish anything other than what it is that I'm trying to be for my daughter? Why would I praise you? Why would I acknowledge you? Why would I call you anything other than exactly what it is that you portray yourself to be? If it walk like a duck, if it talk like a duck, guess what the f is? It's not a mother swan, it's a duck. Why we can't get ourselves together? Okay, you want to go out there and you want to do the slut walk. Congratulations. Women empowerment. No body shaming. No slut shaming. You can do everything and anything. Congratulations. Now you don't qualify. Because the man that you were supposed to be with, you've already left him in order to go and do what you wanted to do. Your value is not what's between your legs. That come with it. We gonna get that anyway. We can get that from anywhere and anyone. The value of something is what somebody is willing to make the sacrifice for, because it's more precious than the thing that's easily available. So if it's easily available and we can get it from anywhere, anytime, any place we want to, you can even order it on the internet, ask Paul Pierce. You can order it on the internet, ask Paul Pierce. If it's readily available, the question that you need to ask yourself is, what separates me from anything and everything that's easily available? And it's not based off of what you think you deserve. It's based off of what somebody is willing to pay for it, right? And so your ability to lean into your feminine, and trust me, baby girl, listen. It's not that neck twisting, dream snatching, I want to make things difficult for you, I'm going to hold you accountable, talking all of your thinking that you a man. That's not going to get it. That's done. Men are done. We waking the fuck up. Men are done with that. They not dealing with no unruly neck twisting. I want to tell you what it is that's on my mind. Fuck you, Black Queen, hear me roar, Woman King, Lion King, whatever the fuck you think you are. I identify as a man, but I ain't really willing to hold myself accountable. We not with that no more. Your femininity is your superpower. You can get anything out of a man if you just say it the right way. You can say the same thing that you was going to say, but you say it differently, leaning into your femininity. That's your superpower. That's something that a man ain't never going to have. He can't take that away from you. And so when you start to lean into that part of who you are, you then benefit tremendously as a result of it. You going to get everything. He willing to die and lay his life down on the line for a woman that is living in her purpose, operating within her nurturing, within her nature as a nurturer, and living in her femininity. A woman that is willing to serve her husband. And why y'all keep thinking that somebody saying serving is a bad word? That's what Jesus did to his disciples. He washed their feet. You think that just because you humble yourself down to your husband that you're supposed to be looked at as less than? Where did you get this haughty spirit? Who taught you that you was better than what you are? Who taught you that you was better than the man that goes out and kills himself and puts his life on the line every single day, trades in his time for money in order to make sure that you're taken care of? What makes you think you better than him? What makes you think that he don't love you when your lights cut on every day and your cell phone bill is paid and your health insurance, and you got health insurance, you own his health insurance? What makes you think that you better than him? What makes you think you shouldn't be submissive to the dude that's willing to put his life on the line, go cover to cover? Your father walked you down the aisle, was supposed to. Your father walked you down the aisle so you can go cover to cover, so you'll never be without covering. And this man is literally labeled as a groom, which means he's continuing to put you in a position of power and showing you what it's like in order to live in your femininity by covering you and allowing you for the time for you to really become the woman that you're supposed to be. And you have no respect for this man. You don't even respect your father. You don't respect no man in your life. And you know how I know you don't respect no man in your life? Because your actions is a reflection of it. It ain't what you say. Life is 90% body language, 10% of what you say. That's what communication is.